how to get sponsored as a cyclist or a runner. How do you get sponsored during a I've seen that people have given you stuff over the years, cheap, discount, for free, or whatever. And that is true. That is true. I've definitely had sponsored. I've hooked up sponsorships for other people as well. I've hooked up sponsorships for quite a few people. Even Tori, I got Tori on the niche bikes. Not that she'd probably ever admit that now, but so that's, it is good to be out there on social media, getting product that you believe in, etc. But how to get the sponsorship is basically as simple as that. Back in the day, you had to be super fast, you had to be the gun. Nowadays, you don't even have to fucking race and you'll get sponsorship. If you have a certain social media platform, or even if you have connections as well. If you have connections, then that's a big bonus. I've been to many bike trade shows, and people who know me from YouTube, love or hate, but they understand that I have a massive influence with marketing product in terms of just using product and sharing my beliefs about it, if it's good or bad. So a lot of companies appreciate that, so they give me stuff for free. I've had even a big company, quite a large company, who says, Harley, I appreciate what you've done. You helped out one of my family members. They emailed you some questions, you answered them. I really appreciate that. Boom, here's about almost $4,000 or $5,000 worth of product for free. The product I already use, And I said, the condition is, please don't tell anyone. So I was like, wow, this is fucking profound. I think I might be the only person in the world who's from that company, or any company like that, cycling, who's been given free product because the person's appreciative of what I did, helped them out, a family member. But it said, I understand you're controversial, I don't want to be attached to that. And I'm cool with that. I get that. I get that cycling and running and stuff, it's about having safe brand ambassadors. So if you're too controversial, too honest, then so people appreciate that. They want you promoting the product. They might give you product, but they don't want you to be on their sponsored riders list, etc. Because they don't know how to deal with trolls or whatever. And so I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I understand that at a deep cellular level. So how to get sponsored is basically today's easier than ever before. There's three ways. Be a gun, they'll find you. 2, know someone in the industry. And 3, have a social media platform. The first 2 is, I'll use example of Tori, the niche company. They knew me from YouTube. I went to the Bangkok bike show a couple of years ago, and they're like, hey, doing right, can we get a selfie, get a photo? And I was like, hey guys, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we make niche bikes and stuff like that. Would you like one? I said, I've got enough bikes at the moment. And then when we were in Thailand last year, Tori, I was like, oh, actually, I could probably hook up sponsorship and get Tori on a bike. I can steal my Trekkamaunda back off of it. So I emailed Nisha and said, hey, this is the account, this is Tori, she's going well, she's got, she's just going up and up and up, she'd be good exposure for the brand. Interested? Like, yeah, no worries, we'll give her alloy frame wheels. And that was, in a few days I sent it there. The rest is history. So it does help if you do have contacts in the industry, for sure. But a lot of you don't have any contacts. I'm not going to send an email out to a bike company that I know on my behalf for you, And so how do you get a sponsorship then? Well, then it's up to you to create your own social media platform and build that up over time and approach sponsors. So, but then I guess one thing with being sponsored is you are locked into that product. If you love it, then you can talk about it. If you don't like it, you can't really talk about it either. So that's another thing as well, is that's why I don't really do much sponsorship stuff anymore, because there's not much product out there that I really fucking love. I'm very, 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 very fussy of what I will promote. Even my jerseys, I was only happy with releasing this, 1, because it's high quality, and 2, that I could sell it at a very, very ethical price. I can't look at someone with a straight face and charge you, fucking $100 for a jersey or whatever. Some of my jerseys cost me $60 to make. I sold some for 60, but now the new batch, I can sell them for 40 Aussie or 40 US, depends. It just goes up and down. I can't look at someone with a straight face and charge, crazy amount of price for product when I know how much it was charged for. I'm just like, what? I can't do that personally. So, I would rather be unsponsored in 2018 myself, just so I can be totally fucking honest. Because at age 41, it feels, freedom's very important to me. I'm financially free, I'm lifestyle free, I'm debt free, responsibility free out of vasectomy. Freedom is like, that's big for me. So having that freedom of speech on social media, being able to say what I want to say, enough that helps people. I even had an Instagram account the other day. I post was removed, I was talking about Lance Armstrong. I was critiquing Lance Armstrong, calling Lance Armstrong, sloppy, overweight, blah, 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 just based on the one photo. And it got taken down. So maybe Lance Armstrong flag, it got taken down. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy that we live in such a PC world where you can call someone fat and it gets taken down, but if you call someone a rapist or whatever, then that stays up. So it's like, what? It's the fat shaming culture is fucking crazy and sad. But again, it is what it is. You can't complain about too much because it just is what it is. And so anyway, so it's all about that social media. I'm digressing a lot here. It is easier than ever before to get sponsored on social media. Building up that thing. So again, what I was saying was about I don't like to back product I don't really fully believe in. Every day I get in my inbox, people saying, would you want to promote this, promote that, promote this, promote that? And I'm like, no thanks. Or I don't even respond or I don't even open it because I'm like, I don't really need any more stuff. I've got too much stuff as it is. But I just, I can't be one of those people who's just going to sell out and promote shit because they're getting it for free or whatever. It has to be something that I'm happy to use. And then after I've used it for a bit, share that experience with my viewer. Because you go out there, you buy my ebook at durianrider.com, Durianrider's Lean Body Bible. In that book, it's my recommendation list of all the best product out there. So you can save time, money, and safety by getting the best. That's constantly updated. So if you get email updates. If I update it, you get an email notification of a new download link. So it's not, you don't just buy a book and then it's irrelevant 5 years down the track. If you buy my book now from the last few months, I updated it. If you buy it now for life, the updates keep coming. It's free. It's like an Apple iOS, which I think is ethical, because if you change your tune with something, and you don't update people, then that's fucked, in my opinion. You always have to include updates in your book. That's how I roll. So if I'm promoting stuff I don't fully believe in, then fuck that, man. I can't do that. That's for me, that's like, just mad fake, mad shallow. I'm only going to promote what I believe in terms of product. Anyway, that's my philosophy there, why I'm not a GCN infomercial. And hey, that's good for some people. Some people love that shallowness. They're just living in a shallow blinker world where you can't tell them that 12 gram bike's a piece of shit. They got to go and buy it and work it out for themselves. You can't say, hey, look, I bought that bike, it's crap, suspension's fucked, whatever. It's not what it's marketed as. It's bullshit. They're not going to believe you. Like, oh, it's an S-Works Epic XX1, it must be really good. It's like, no, the suspension's fucking crap. And I've got one, I can tell you. So some people can't learn from other people's mistakes. They got to make mistakes themselves. And those people, then whatever. So if you want that sponsorship out there, then just build a social media platform. Ask yourself, why do you want it? Just want free shit, or what? Or do you want to look cool because you're sponsored, or whatever? Why do you want a sponsorship? So for me, I don't want sponsorship. I'm very, very grateful when people give me stuff, but companies write me all the time and ask me, give me this and that, and I'm like, it's cool, I appreciate it, but I don't really like that frame because it doesn't fit 28mm tires, or they're not going to promote that because I don't believe it's safe, or rather just go, yeah, it's free shit, I'll take it, and it looks cool because I'm sponsored. I'm not trying to impress basic handbag shallow people anymore. Maybe I was when I was a teenager, but as you get older, as I get older, I feel quality is more and more important. And if you don't have that quality, then I ain't down for that. So hopefully I've given you a bit of esoteric insights on sponsorship, things like that. And we live in a cutthroat world, man. It is fucking cutthroat, and it's getting more and more cutthroat. And even on social media now, it's getting fucking boom, boom, boom. It's crazy, the competitiveness out there, It's crazy, the competitiveness out there. It's really fucking sad. I mean, if you look at, if I have a bit of a whinge or whatever, I like to share my life experiences here with people so they can learn. Like, people out there, I want to have kids, it's going to be a beautiful world in the future. Like, look at how cutthroat it is. Look at me and Banana Girl. We built this massive community, massive business. And as soon as we split up, she just fucking, boom, she cut me out of that. So I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, just so she could make more money because my book was rivaling her book, That's like, so if she's got that rival with me, then what fucking chance does society have when you got rivals with strangers, If you got that when someone calls you a soulmate or whatever, and they do that to you, then what hope do we have as humanity, If strangers, they've got no chance at all. So it's just saying, on social media, it's fucking cutthroat. And the reason why people wouldn't give me a shout out, whatever, is largely because they're like, well, that's competition. I might make less money, even though durianrider helped me get this job. If I help him up again a bit, I might get less money or whatever. Even though durianrider created my income I live in now by 100%. Even though he did that, if I help him, So that's how competitive fucking world is right now. And same with sponsorship, same with bike racing, running racing, swimming, whatever. It's getting like a nauseous level, pernicious competitive out there, and it's fucking crazy, man. My definition of competition is push each other up, go for it, raising up. Most people's definition of competition is like squash the fuck out of you so I can go up. For me, it's like push each other, go up together, like pulling turns. For most people, it's like sit on, and then bang, I'm gonna sprint past you, motherfucker, and take everything, and fuck you. That's most people's idea of competition, and I think that's fucked, and that's why I have a great difficulty of dealing with the average person or being in an average job, whatever, because the cutthroat competitive shit out there, the win at all costs, etc. It's fucked. It's fucked, and it's getting more and more and more. So before you have kids, think, man, what world are you bringing your kids into? Imagine in 20 years' time, the competition level on social media, etc. Shit's changing rapidly in the world. You've clicked on this video, you think, oh, I'm just a cat-free racer. I want to get a sponsorship for a jersey or a hat or a sunglasses. Durianrider, you've like made me fucking really depressed right now. The truth, but that's just the truth, I mean, look at it. Speaking of Cat3, there's an Instagram account called Cat3 Memes, and they used to use my face as like, hey, Durianrider, you know who Durianrider is, blah, blah, blah. And then when they're like, oh, we can get some fame from trashing Durianrider, then they flip the meme out and said, oh, Durianrider's blah, 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 this, and that. So that's what we're talking about. Once people get a certain level on social media, like, oh, like, Durianrider's not my friend, he's competition. How can we squash on that? Everybody's your friend until they see his competition, and then it's like, it's crazy. I've got friends that I train with, and I'm always all about helping them up because I want them to come up. So I've got someone to train with all the time when I'm doing intensity. So I'm not out there just to try and smash people, burn people out. I'm like, hey man, get more sleep, not so much caffeine, because I want to have you as a training buddy on Thursday nights or whatever, so you can keep pushing me and we can push each other. Other people out there just go, boom, I just want to smash every cunt and don't give a fuck about anyone. And then you become the only person on the road, and that's no fun. So competition for me is the Latin word competare, which means strive together. Strive together. Most people's word of competition now, the definition of competition is smash cunts to write down so you can go up. Sit on them as much as possible, tax them, sap them, then bang, go. And that is, in bike racing, maybe okay, but in real life, it's just fucked. It is fucked.